salutations to viewers and coins of the vault alike. I am Tatsumari, and as you can see, today's stream is completely unplanned because today I was just rolling around in Maplestory. I think as the description says, I was just rolling around trying to finish up some side quests that I thought was a lot shorter than it really is. Turns out there's going to be a lot more story. For those who don't remember, I think you can look up the streams that were labeled Kritias, oh no. And I think there's one other stream. I have to look up the name of the stream, but I will put links to all of those in the description below once this stream is over. So be on the lookout for those. Anyways, I thought it was a very simple thing because at the end of those, Flying Fish, our companion through the Arcane River, got stuck as Jean, who, if you guys remember, was Tana's, I wouldn't necessarily say boyfriend or even lover, but definitely was someone she cared about quite a bit, even though she really didn't have any emotions. And the whole quest line that we were doing in Morass, we were basically stuck in Tana's memory. And as of right now, I believe that we are also still stuck in that memory. I believe, if I also remember correctly, Tana has since moved on further in the Arcane River. And we were trying to... Somehow, Flying Fish got stuck as Jean, took on Jean's form. So now he's kind of stuck as him. And we were trying to figure out a way to get him back to his original form. I started that quest at the end of, I think it was Kritias, oh no, part 3. But I really didn't do much of anything else. I started it today thinking it was going to be the quest line that basically happens at the end of every Arcane River destination that says, oh, you can't move on further in the Arcane River because you don't have enough power. Somewhere along the way, I had seen that there was more story to Morass, and there was more backstory to who Tana was. I can't remember if it was this or it was something in the Grand Athenaeum. So we'll have to kind of check that out. Oh, speaking of which, once we get this done, if we have a lot of time left over, I'll go back to the Grand Athenaeum and we'll replay through a lot of the Arcane River quest lines so we can see up to the point that we're at what the whole storyline was back to back to back to back to back rather than having a ton of levels in between. So, with that in mind, that's why I did this story did this live stream because there appears to be a lot more story here, and I didn't want to leave you guys out of it. So, and this is on my main character, by the way. So, thanks for coming, and let's get it all started. All right. So, up to this point, the quest that I did do, I had to check out... We were trying to follow where Tana went. Me and Jean here. Let me get the sound on for you guys. We were trying to find out where Tana went. We went to the collapsing tower where I think Arcarium was trying to force her to use her powers in a certain way so he could do... I can't exactly remember. I'll have to go back and watch. But the tower is collapsed, essentially, at this point. So to try and find where Tana went, we went back to that tower to try and see if maybe there's some residual power remaining left over. And there was, but it was way too much for Jean, I'm just going to call him Jean from now on. But just so you know, Jean and Flying Fish are the same character. But it was way too much for Jean to handle. So we left that. It's like, the way it was explained is that point at the Leaning Tower where basically Tana destroyed Kritias is like a reservoir for all her anger or something like that. So I might have to go back and check it out in the Grand Athenaeum if it's still there. Or if it's there. But our trying to find where Tana went led us to here, which is, if you guys remember from that Stream More Have seen, this is the laboratory where Tana was essentially tortured to use her powers to try and give King Hecaton eternal life through the use of her powers, which, you know, really backfired. So, this is where we're at right now, and our snooping around has brought us to find this guy, who's one of the researchers left over from that left over from the experiments. And he says that we shouldn't be here. When we asked him why he was there in the first place, he says that he was trying to atone for the many people lost on that terrible, terrible day. So now we're going to find out exactly what he's doing here. Here we go. I cannot care for the others myself. Help me look after the bodies. Oh, wow. Okay. Please, make this place quiet again. Do this, and I'll tell you what you want to hear. Alright, destroy 100 red shadow and experiment gone wrong monsters, and this place will be quiet again. Alright. Left of the research lab. The experiment gone wrong are monsters to the right. These creatures are the closest, and so the most dangerous. Alright. I'll stay here. Go on. You can help me repair this wall. Have fun. Be back in a bit. No, this is not fun. This is not.
I'll remember your name.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I need to redo my matrix here because I was doing some XP grinding earlier, so I need to do something for power. Oops. Did I just undo that and not? No. Okay. So now I also need to do something with my equipment. Dang it, I can never remember which buttons do what. There we go. Content, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. We want to take off our XP ring. We don't want to use that. We want to use this. Power! Oh, that's right. We didn't attach our skill. Yes! Let's go!
I am the sword!
Hold on. Looks like the levels are a little too loud for you guys, so I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. Alright. Let me know if the game volume is a little too loud, and I shall make adjustments as necessary.
I am the sword. One with the sword.
Ugh. Okay, so something I wanted to bring up. I'll bring up here in a minute. I believe there are. Nope, that's not a chain. Okay. Let me bring up the world map. I believe it is here. Yes, the blue shadows. There are two maps to the left, but there was something that was interesting to note. Is that they have this weird, like, apparatus behind them. And it got me thinking, because I was doing a bunch of research for the Maplestory lore series that I'm going to be hopefully starting in the next week or so, because there's a lot of stuff to sift through. But as soon as I get done here with, you know, this combat, I'll go and show you guys what I mean. Okay, so we're done here. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, we're gonna hop through this area. Okay. Okay, so I think I'm in a safe spot right here, kind of.
One with the sword.
Alright, cool. I'm in a safe spot. Now, what I need to do, I need to take off these wings, and let's see, let's de-equip our sword here for the moment. Okay, and then we need to take off this, this, and this. Okay. So if you look carefully, I don't know if you guys can see it really well or not. You know what? Let me see if I can... Nope, not much better. Okay. Alright, see... You see that halo-looking thing on the back of my android's head here? It's kind of like this halo-looking thing. Yeah, see? The blue glowing halo right on the back of her. You know what? One more thing I need to take off. This one. There we go. Okay, see that halo back there? It looks oddly familiar or oddly similar to this apparatus that these shadows have on the back of them. So it made me wonder, and in looking up the lore and stuff for the series that I'm planning on doing, it made me wonder if Saren here and these shadows are somehow, like, this is just a random thought I had while doing this. Are Saren and these shadows somehow connected? Like, are these shadows maybe leftovers, echoes of her people from long ago, and they're somehow stuck in Tana's memory here in the Morass? Or is it something else? Either way, I think we're going to find out when we do this questline. So, and it was just a weird thought I had, and I thought I'd share. Okay. So, we want to put our sword back on. We want to put this ring, and we want to put... Where did my ring go? I want to... Sort by type. Okay... I know it's here. Oh, wait. Oh, I have all my power on. Okay. So then, I need to put you on, and you on, and you on. Wait, that's Android. Okay. Okay. So then, cache. Oh, no. No. I want to put this on, and then put this on, and then put this on, because it gives me power! Okay, I want to put this cape on my Android. I want to put this on my Android. I'm going to put this on my Android. Okay, we're going to leave that alone. Okay, cool. Now we're back to normal. Yay! Okay, so now we needed to do experiment gone wrong. Here we go. And because of the daily, there's a daily thing that I got. I have a teleportation rock, I think it is. Nope. Okay, so in order to really make this worth anything, we're gonna have to do this rune over here. All right, let's battle commence. Oh, right, I forgot. I gotta put that on. That's where most of my power comes from. Okay. Oh, Duggo's hungry.
No hesitation. One with the sword. No hesitation.
All right, cool.
I am the sword.
Now, let's go back into the main laboratory area and find out what's cooking. Whew. I think that's enough. I'll just do one more sweep of the area. Can't let my guard down now. Oh, okay. We're going to another spot. Huh? What is that? Oh, hello. We see a glowing door. That's not good. Oh, it's sealed even. That's even worse. Oh no. Okay, so. What is that door? There's light streaming through it. Yeah, I can see it too. That's... Ah! Oh no! Ah, nuts. I need to get rid of them first. What's all this junk in the way? Why can't it ever... Can it never be easy? Well, just remember, kids. If it were easy, it wouldn't be worth having. I mean, yes, there are things that are easy in life. Easy to do. But the stuff that's really, really worth it, you're gonna have to work for it a little bit. Okay, took care of those guys. Next! Oh, okay, we're back here. Back at the sealed door. Let's try this again. Let's see if we get jumped again. Huh. How long has this door been here? And what is that light streaming through the crack? Well, I think I can figure this out. It's just a door. Yep. Brain empty, only sword. No thoughts, only sword. All right. Okay. Doesn't look like it's been opened before. Should I open it? Well, it's a door that has been closed for a reason. And it's sealed, no less. Yeah, there are secrets to hide. I definitely want to open it up and release whatever was... but wait. Is it there to keep something in? Or is it there to keep other people out? Okay, now I'm too curious. Now I gotta know. Thunk, thunk. It won't budge. Well, yeah, it's sealed. Then... Hiya! Oh yeah, sure. Let's just break down the door that we're not supposed to open. That's a great idea. Nothing ever bad has happened to be like that. Oh. Wow. I didn't even scratch it. Okay, now just leave it alone. There's something dangerous back there. You should, if you can't open it with sheer brute force, it's probably best to leave it alone. Either that or you need a key, but probably still need to leave it alone. I have an idea. Oh, speaking of which, I need to dissolve this. Okay. I gotta be more careful. No sense bringing trouble down on my head. Exactly what I've been saying. I tried pushing the door, pulling the door, breaking the door. Nothing worked. Couldn't even leave a mark on it. I should return to the research lab and ask researcher about the sealed door. You know what? We're gonna give our researcher a name. We're gonna call him Donovan. We're gonna call him Donovan. That's his name, Donovan, from now on, instead of researcher, because that's so generic. All right, Donovan, we did your task. Now tell us what we want to know. Finally, I'm back. What took you so long? I found something weird. Everything in this place is weird. Everything in this place is weird. No, I found a big door that I don't remember seeing before. Hey, Donovan, do you know what I'm talking about? Big door, impossible to open. A door? Yeah, there's a door over there. No way to open it. No way to open it though, so I came back. I'm not sure. I've never heard of such a door. But I remember pieces of the anti-magic stone that exploded. They were gathered and sealed away somewhere nearby. Oh, that's even worse. If I had to guess, the stone is behind that door. Anti-magic stone? I think I almost blew a bunch of stuff up. I won't mention trying to break down the door. Yeah, okay. So you were trying to break down the door that was basically holding in a on the verge of exploding nuclear reactor. Wow. You dodged a bullet there. Okay. Sound's gonna cut out here for a second. I'm checking out something on my side. Oh, okay, that's what it is. I'll have to check it out later. Alright. So back to it. Yeah, so basically he almost blew up a nuclear reactor. That's bad. So this... Oh wait, this is flying fish. I forgot.
So this door... She could have passed through that door on her way to her next destination.
No, I don't think so. It was covered in dust and cobwebs, as if it hadn't been opened in years.
You should stay away from the door. What lies beyond could be dangerous.
Well, yeah.
Great. Now everything's settled. Shall we get down to business?
Ah, yes. He was going to tell us what the shadows were. Oh, nope. I think we're just going to stay here and use the mouse.
Why don't you tell us what you saw, now that we've done what you asked?
It was so terrible. I don't want to remember. I was lucky to survive. The others... Fine. I'll tell you what I saw. Are you ready? Okay, there's Donovan. Okay, so maybe he's younger than rather than how I've been doing the voice for him. So let's readjust the voice a little bit. Man, they're gonna get on my case for leaving the journal behind. Gee, the research lab is sure noisy right now. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, so he got... Oh, wow. Ah! Ugh. I think he got, like, shielded from the explosion. That might have been when Hecaton was forcing Tana to basically overdrive her powers. I think that's what it was. That's... All right. In the moments before I blacked out, I saw it. It was surrounded by a cold light. It passed as if nothing else in the world existed. That sounds like Tana.
Did you see which way it went?
It went towards the Truffet outskirts, the very edges of them. I'm sure she wanted to be free of this place.
She might have met the Black Mage in Truffet within the memory. He might have shown her the way.
The Black Mage. Are you going to follow?
Yeah, we have to track her down.
Then, could you give her a message when you meet her? Of course. I apologize for everything. I did something unforgivable. Something that should never have been done. I know none of us deserve her forgiveness. Just tell her that. I only hope she can be free of her pain and be happy.
Now that we're set, shall we get going? Let's follow her to Truffet outskirts.
I will pray for you. And I hope those that protected that place are all safe.
Oh. Battle music!
Oh, back to the exploded tower again.
Look over there!
Oh, hello.
That's... more soldiers transformed by Tana's power guarding the path ahead. We need to break through and move on.
Alright, let's do it!
Power! I see no end to her power.
Where did she come from? How could anyone have that kind of power?
I am the sword!
Beats me. You have no way of knowing what...
I didn't quite see the last of the message, so... Alright. Nope, that's not the one I wanted.
One with the sword!
A wave of fire!
I am the sword! One with the sword!
Bring down pain upon your heads!
Oh, and something else I found out earlier. If you kind of see how the these enemies are kind of like fading in and out of, like their opacity is fading in and out. Something I learned that Jean said is that the reason they're doing that is because they're like not actually there. They're like missing their soul or something like that. So they're not fully a person, if that makes sense. They're kind of struggling to hang on to their own existence, which is a terrifying thought. Alright, cool. Next. More importantly, what does the Black Mage want with someone like her? Something evil is pretty safe bet, so we need to stop him from everyone who works with him. This way! Her trail picks up here! Okay, so I'm just gonna do a... Ah! No! Don't want to go down there. Oh, you're gonna get it now. Up. Yeah. Clear. Moving on. One more? Yes, one more. Oh no, we've lost the trail again.
The traces may have disappeared, but the memories remain. So let's have a look at that memory.
Or the memory remains. Let's sort of look at the memory.
We can reassemble the memory from the monsters in this place. Gather memory glass items. We can examine those to find out where she went.
All right.
Let's do it!
30 will be enough. In place, I can bring it back here and meet the research lab. Okay, and Donovan.
Power!
All right. By the way, where am I? Oh, I can't. Okay, so it's not. These maps aren't accessible normally.
One with the sword. I am the sword.
So, if these are the outskirts, this is probably actually what Truffet, or what Kritias actually, really looks like. The memory, the quaint little town square that we see normally, that's probably just a farce to what, and this is actually what it looks like. It's stuck in this perpetual state of exploding. By the way, viewer, welcome, welcome. I hope you're at least mildly entertained by what you see here today. I had a couple earlier. I don't know if they're still here or not, but in any case, thank you for coming. I hope, as I said before, I hope you are mildly entertained. Okay, so... Ah, there it is. Memory glass. Oh, got another one.
No hesitation.
And we're gonna split the world in half and get 2 more memory glass. Like, honestly though, something that just came to mind, it would be so neat. I think it'd be kind of neat. It's a kind of a neat concept how memories could be solidified like that. Definitely has some terrifying implications. Okay, there's number 14.
One with the sword. I am the sword.
Wow, that's a big map.
One with the sword.
All right, we need to recycle our powers again.
One with the sword. All in.
I can just imagine that the World Reaver skill, as a like an anime move, where it's just like giving this gigantic thing where it actually takes a lot of effort to do, and you just imagine them, the character, whoever's using it, just and it, or almost something like I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but it is it's from One Piece, and I think it was Whitebeard had this ability where he could like warp reality, like grab reality out of the air and crack it in half and stuff. I imagine it being something like that if it's a real world equivalent. And like just for a short time, your vision just like it does, distorts and like kind of goes across the cut where you made. And anything that happens to be like friend or foe, it would be a very dangerous skill to use. That any foe or anything even that is within the path of the cut would just get utterly just split in half. I mean, that would be a terrifying skill to have. But like, if it had limitations, I could see if like an anime character have it, like to try and bring it down somewhat, so where it's not just a win button. You could use it, and it would basically win, but there would be like extremely exhausted afterwards, or like they run the risk of actually being that it has no distinction between friend or foe. It's just anything caught in the cut gets immediately erased. That it has to be used very cautiously. And like if you did it wrong, you could actually cut like an entire mountain range or even a city in half, and like everybody, even depending on your angle of the cut, like just everybody within that range of the cut would just be absolutely obliterated. So you have to be like really, really careful how you use it. At least for swords, like a warrior style character. If it were a mage, I mean, there's some other character classes out there like mage and stuff. They have some basically map eradicators, but I'm not familiar with those. So, okay. Did you gather all of the memory glass items? Wrong voice, but we're just gonna stick with that because Flying Fist is now Jean, and we're gonna stick with Jean's voice. All right, let's get on with it. What does this memory hold, I wonder? Great! I found out where she went. Let's go! The traces lead this way. Oh, look! Look at that, Tatsumori! Hello? What have we here? It appears that's a huge dimensional gate. The surrounding Erda is being pulled in. She opened that door. Let's get closer. Dude, you just said it's a giant vacuum. I would want to stay as far away from that as I can. Or it's sucking things in. Is it safe to... That's like going to like the middle of the desert, finding something goopy leaning out of a tree that you have no idea what it is and going, is it edible? Like, I can imagine, it's like, is it safe to pass through? Kind of like the same, it has the same vibes as like Iroh when he's trying to decide if the flower he found will make like an amazing tea or it's going to be a deadly poison. And then he just makes it anyways and drinks it, and guess what? It's a poison! Who knew? Ugh. Only one way to find out. Oh, great. Here we go. Ah! You just pushed me. I had no idea what was going to happen. Oh, so we get pushed. Oh, wow. We're fine, aren't we? Not even a scratch. Besides, you ought to be used to falling by now. Oh, come on! Why, that no good... Yeah, honestly, he's got a point, though. But why couldn't we pass through there? I don't know. Let's try again. Ow, my nose. I think something is blocking us. Well, at least we know she went this way. And that means she blocked the way so we couldn't follow. Uh-oh. What? I just felt a shake. Oh boy. Ah! Oh, hello. Oh, we are... what was that? Jean, are you okay? Huh? Did he end up somewhere else? Jean! Where are you? Uh-oh. Flying fish! Let's turn this off for now. Flying fish, wake up! No, it's Jean, remember? I think the shock was too much. Wait. Flying fish definitely said... My memories will be stable for a while if I absorb memories sliver items. They're known for gathering and clarifying scattered memories. I don't remember that, but I'll have... Yeah, if it says he says it, he said it. It's like that buzz you get from an energy drink, except on a galactic scale. Okay, that I remember. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Okay. Memory sliver might do the trick. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try. I'll gather them and give them to John. Start. Around 50 should do. Whoops, I didn't want to use that. Power! All right. I believe I need to go this way. Maybe not? Ah, there they are, okay.
I am the sword.
Well, thanks for coming, first of all, Link. But, I had thought I finished all of the Morass Questline here in, Maplestory. But it turns out there's a lot more story involved. And I thought it was just going to be a thing that said, hey, you can't just move on until you get more strength. But there's a lot more story here. So rather than leave you all in the dark, I thought I'd, stream it for you guys to come along with me on the journey. So we can all be informed. And as such, I hope you are at least mildly entertained by what you see here today. That is, if you're hanging around for a while.
No hesitation.
And I thought I'd want to get as much information as I can. Being that I'm actually going to try and do a Maplestory lore series somewhere down the road. So we'll see. It might be a little boring. Well, we shall see. If you want, I can talk to you about it later, and we can maybe try to plan out something. If you want, we can maybe try to get together for your Mania Mondays. Speaking of which, guys, Link over here, he is known as RetroStar611. He does streams over on his Twitch channel. So if you want to be sure and catch him there, look him up as RetroStar611. Go and follow him and then punch him in the face and tell him I told you to do so. So you can become a member of the Retro Army. Oh, a crescendo slime! That's a big scary monster.
My sword!
I need more power. Oh boy! He's a big blobby boy!
I am the sword!
Aha! You're welcome, man.
One with the sword!
Okay, I don't need that much power anymore. Need to recycle my powers, and now we are going to have Big Slash! Okay. I was just checking to make sure all my oh, Rune of Skill. Checking to make sure all my powers were still active. I could use some more power. I won't activate it just yet because I have another skill that I can activate right now. But it lasts for 90 minutes, but it takes like no, it lasts for 40 minutes, but takes like an hour to cool down to use it again. It kind of stinks. And that skill allows it to reset the cooldown to like 5 seconds. Which honestly, I was kind of hoping that it would, for the duration that it has the cooldown boost, that it would work on all the skills. You know, that would be awesome. But it only works on like 40% of the skills you have. So it's kind of, you have to kind of know which skills it actually works on.
You can't block this!
Okay, almost got all the memory slivers. Ah! Yes!
I am the sword!
Alright. Okay, I'm pretty sure we can revive... Nope, we didn't get all of them. Not yet. Alright, hang on, buddy boy, I'm coming! By the way, how does the audio sound to you, Link? Is the game volume and my voice kind of balanced? Is the game a little loud? Is my voice a little loud? What do you hear? What is going on down here in the chat? Oh, okay. Don't need... Flying fish, wake up! Ooh. Well, we got him up. Mission accomplished. Crumbling memories. Are you okay? Shay? Oh boy. Now we've done it. We've probably given him the memories of Tana's memories of Kritias, aka Truffet City. So now we've like really just messed up his mind. I'm kidding. Ugh, my head. I must have taken a bigger shock than I thought. Oh, whew, that was close. He's just joking. Can't believe he's joking at a time like this. What was that? That just... Oh, look over there. What's... Oh. Truffet is disappearing? The moment she left this place, her influence began to fade. Everything's going to start changing back to the way it was. But if it goes back to being the Coral Forest, we'll lose Tana's trail, won't we? Exactly. So let's book it back to Truffet outskirts. Ooh! Truffet's evaporating into Erda. We have to do something. I will set fire to fire. Yep, I set fire on fire. Okay, so what's going here is basically everything is reverting back to its most basic stage. Like, call it like plasma of existence kind of deal, where it's just very basic form. And that could be a bad thing. Especially if we still need it to hang around for a little while longer.
One with the sword. One with the sword.
Alrighty. Whoa! Oh, okay, that was the outskirts first. This is like the inner city. Okay, that makes better sense. Let's get some more power going. The blessing of the guild. I never thought it would all come apart so quickly. It's because she left this place. Her power really was the only thing holding it together. If she's not here to keep it all up, it all goes back to its natural state. What about following her trail, though? That's why we have to hold this place together ourselves until we find it. And I'll be depending on you for that. But there is some good news in this mess. Huh? I can turn back into flying fish, so long as I'm free of her influence. However, you have to stay here until we pick up the trail, right? And I'm not sure how long the transformation's going to last. Anyways, this place needs to be maintained until we find that clue. So if you could get some memory slivers for me from time to time, I will. And you might want to help the Erdus and Truffet as you look for clues. They might know something useful, just like the person in the research lab did. Helping. It's what I do best. I'll get the request from the Erdus. That way you don't have to run around finding out what they all want. Oh, thank you. Every little bit helps. Alright, let's get to work. Alrighty, so... Oh, okay. Claim the reissue? Use a journal? Did I lose or even have the journal to begin with? That's Korean Folktown. Oh! Oh, okay. This is... Okay, that journal. Alright, so now we're on to the daily quest. Okay. Okay, so that's the daily quest. So we'll save those for now. I'm waiting for you. What's going on? That's all I can tell you. Hecaton. Oh. Is it because he's a priest too? Okay. Since this day, his shadow has lurked in another dimension, preparing an immortal body. To stop him, my colleagues and I have prepared a special dimensional artifact and placed it in time before his resurrection. Okay. What's the mission? To protect the Ranheim Rod. It's a magical pillar that transforms all anti-magic into light magic. Its power can destroy Hecaton's body fragments before he completes their assembly. If we can help the Ranheim Rod in the magic pentacle, where Hecaton's body fragments are being collected, we can stop his resurrection. but to wield the rod's power requires great strength and will. Okay, so I think that is an additional thing, like it's a side quest to do for more symbols that we can use to upgrade our arcane symbol for Morass here. So I think I'll leave that for another time. For now, let's actually go back to the Grand Athenium, since we have some time, and see if we can go through the story of the Arcane River. Okay, Book of Grandis. Some specific character at least saw this. Oh, okay, so we haven't gotten there yet. Endless story. Okay, hello. Maintain the Maple Chronicle here in Grand Athenium. Welcome to the Grand Athenium, where all stories and knowledge our worlds are gathered. Seated mystery books before me, they contain your adventures. No matter what it is that you experience in this world, all of it will be recorded in detail. Isn't that amazing? Relieved? Then why don't you enter the book yourself? If it's a story you experience once, you can enter it whenever you want and watch it again. There's a clear record within the account. Its relevant chapter will be browsed by all characters. Okay. Your adventures will continue to be recorded here. If you want to look back on your stories, you can come in here whenever you want. Sweet! Okay, I think this is... Ooh, fancy! Okay, so... Alright, so, this is the story of the Vanishing Journey. It is the first place we get to after we completed our 5th job advancement. I've never done this, so I'm a little unsure as to what we're actually going to see here. But after you complete the 5th job advancement, the Amnesiac Temple Keeper is someone... Well, let me back up. When you get to the Temple of Time in Maplestory, which I believe is a level 140 and onwards place, if you go through the door of the past, I believe it is, eventually you will come across a character called the Amnesiac, and he's just out of it. He doesn't know who he is, where he came from, or what. However, you bring him back to the beginning of the temple, and he will from then on be known as the Amnesiac Temple Keeper. As you go through the levels, you are trying to help him regain his memories, because his memories are just gone. He has no idea who he is, where he came from, where he's going, what he's doing, everything. Eventually, I believe at the end of that quest line, he takes off his hood and reveals that he is, like, you. He is you. But he still doesn't know who his name is. Because when you take off the hood, it will reveal the character as you. As your character that you're playing at that moment. But he still doesn't know who his name is, or what his name is. Another thing that's very interesting, in older versions of the game, before this update, not Savior, but like previous update to that, Ignition, I think it was. The adventurer's story was when you came across Tess, he kept calling you Cow, or like K-A-O. It was K-O or Cow, I don't know which one it is, but I'm just gonna say Cow. And he kept calling you Cow for some reason, and you kept denying it, and he's like, oh no, you look exactly like him, and then through that, he kind of eventually accepts that you aren't Cow. Later in the game, you can go to Ludibrium. Ludibrium? I'm not sure how to say it. Ludi, the Lego toy town. And you can go to a spot which is like the past, just after the Black Mage was sealed. And everybody there is referring to you as Cow. You come to find out that there was a person who used to live in that camp named Cow. And you look exactly like him. Somehow, he ended up in the Temple of Time. I can't remember exactly how he did that. Some way, somehow, he ended up in the Temple of Time. I'll have to do some research on that. And now he's looking for his memories. Once you get past the, once you get to level 200 and past the 5th job advancement, I believe you go to the Temple Keeper of the Temple of Time, and he will tell you that the amnesiac went through the door that, I think it's the door to the present, I think what it's called. He just went through it, saying that he needed to find his memories. And so you go in after him, and then this is where that story picks up. So, let's go.
It's all over. You, stranger, this is all because of you. You're the one from the time.
Okay.
The people's resentment, the cold attitude, the uncomfortable silence. It wasn't like that in the beginning. They were delicate, but they lived in peace with their few remaining memories. It's all my fault. I ruined everything. There's something I have to warn you about. Have you seen the large lake at the outskirts of town? The townspeople call it the Lake of Oblivion. If you fall in, you'll forget everything. Every last memory. And maybe it's due to living so close to the lake, but the people around here have been gradually losing their memory every day. That is why the Tree of Memory was created. Precious memories are hung on this tree. The townspeople can come by and look at them every day until the memories wither and vanish. When I heard about the tree from the townspeople, my heart started racing. I thought there might be memories related there to me there, so I came to investigate. But I still don't know why. The moment I touched the tree, all those memories, the precious memories of the townspeople, they all scattered. Everyone was heartbroken. Their daily routines came to a halt. Even the boat that sails across the Lake of Oblivion stopped running. You want to pass through this place, but the boat stopped running. What was I was searching for my lost memories, and I accidentally stole the others' memories in the process. It's all my fault. I don't know what to do.
You tell Cal that if everything went wrong when the memories scattered, restoring the tree should fix it all.
Sure, but how do I locate the memories that were scattered?
Why don't you speak with the person in charge of this place? Maybe he'll learn something useful. Although he might not want to deal with you.
Oh, aren't you the one from before? Wait, no. You only look alike. Anyways, what business do you have with me?
You explain your intention to restore the Tree of Memory and cross the Lake of Oblivion.
If you want to restore the Tree of Memory, you'll need the memories that were scattered. Of course, you'll need to find them first. They scattered around the town, but they were gobbled up by powerful Urdus. Weak Urdus like us won't stand a chance. But you look strong, much stronger than the other traveler. Will you help us restore the Tree of Memory? There were 4 types of memories hanging from the Tree of Memory. Happy, raging, sad, and joyful memories. You must recover these 4 types. Gather them in that order, and bring them to me.
Okay, so we don't have to do the quests, but it shows us everything, and we killed the monsters, we gathered the memories, and everything is hunky-dory.
It is done. By your hand, The happy, raging, sad, and joyful memories have all been returned to their proper place. Thank you. The Tree of Memory has regained its brilliant glow. Now the devastated townspeople will be happy again. Thank you for your help. Everything has returned to normal thanks to you. Everyone has resumed their daily routines. Oh, you said you wanted to cross the Lake of Oblivion, right? Kima, our oarsman, should be in a good enough mood to ferry you across. Everything as it was. Everything is as it was. Although, the traveler who looks like you, the one without memory, what they said troubles me. They touched the Tree of Memory hoping to recover those lost memories, thus beginning our crisis. So I gazed upon the tree, but found no memories pertaining to our mutual acquaintance. It is said there is a fountain somewhere beyond this town whose water reflects one's past. Of course, that's presuming it's still there. Everything within the vanishing journey seems to fade away in time. In any case, I would ask you to tell the traveler of this fountain, will you? Please tell the traveler about the Fountain of Reflection. Perhaps they will find what they seek there.
You told Cal what Chief Legato said about the Fountain of Reflection.
The Fountain of Reflection. I must find it. I will cross the Lake of Oblivion with you. I should pack my things. I'll meet you by the docks outside of town.
A huge cliff stands on the other side of the lake. Even though I don't know what lies beyond. If you ever return from there, please tell me what you have seen. You want to continue watching the next story sequence? Yes, we do. Because this is all the Vanishing Journey.
There's no way forward. It's a dead end. We'll have to climb the cliff. What do you say? Let's climb up.
And away we climb!
Huh. We just took a short boat ride, but the view here is completely different from the one in the nameless town. We finally made it to the top of the cliff, but where do we go from here?
Ooh, a sparkly bridge!
Looks like there's a bridge up there. We can use it to cross to the other side.
Wait! You must not cross that bridge! This place is called the Extinction Zone. That bridge is an illusion created by the blue flames of extinction to trick you. If you try to cross it, you'll be swallowed up by the flames in an instant. You must be new here. Why have you come to a dangerous place like this?
You explain that you're trying to reach the end of the Arcane River.
But you don't have enough information about this place to do that. You're being reckless just wandering around here blindly. The Extinction Zone is much more dangerous than any place you've ever encountered. Never let your guard down, no matter what. If you touch the flames here, your body will vanish forever. There is a safe path, though. But first, promise me that you won't do anything this reckless again, and that you will have to follow my instructions. Can you do that? You can trust me. I'll guide you and Cow to safety. Let me know when you're ready to go.
A safe way through the Extinction Zone? I have more important things to worry about than getting out of here. I have to recover my lost memories, no matter how dangerous the path. Perhaps this is where we part ways? Cow seems adamant. Maybe you should talk to Reno about the Fountain of Reflection. Reno might know something, but maybe not.
She...
The Fountain of Reflection. I know the way there, but why do you ask? I thought you and Cal were just passing through.
You tell Reno about Cal's reasons for coming here.
I see. I can escort Cal to the Fountain of Reflection, but in the meantime, I'll need your help. There's only one way past the flames of extinction, and it's over them, on the back of a flame bird. Flame birds are mysterious creatures that live only here. You can ride them, but you'll need a few things first. I only have enough supplies to tame 2 birds, so you'll have to get your own.
And then you do a quest. Reno said I needed to get 3 materials to get the... content, ladies and gentlemen. Reno said I need to get 3 materials to get on the flame bird. They were solid claw, that the flame bird likes, sticky oil that could quell the flame bird's flame, and hard shells. While Reno and Cow went to see the Fountain of Reflection, I left to collect the 3 materials. And then I do the quest and I collect all the materials. Yay. The 2 should be back by now. You should return to the Mirage Cliff. That's back where the bridge was. You ask Cow what memories the Fountain of Reflection revealed. I only saw pieces of my past in the fountain's waters, but new memories are beginning to surface thanks to what I saw. I've accomplished what I set out to do, but I should at least escort you to your destination. It seems Cow's memories are slowly returning, but that does not appear to have raised the temple's keeper's spirits. What happened? Maybe Reno can tell you. Reno must know something, since she was there with Cow at the fountain.
Cow didn't react well to what was in the fountain. Maybe they were bad memories? The beholder can only see their own memories reflected in the fountain's waters. I'm afraid I have no idea what Cow saw. Oh, did you get those hard shells? Excellent! You have everything. This shell should do nicely. We're ready to call your flame bird. Just put the hard shell up to your lips and blow. Blow with all your might on this hard shell.
Ooh.
The flame bird answered your call. You should be able to reach the end of the vanishing journey on its back. Oh, is Cow turning back? So you're heading to the end of the vanishing journey? We'll escort you. It's on our way. Here are those solid claws and sticky oils you gathered. If you try to ride the flame bird without them, you're gonna have a bad time.
Away we go!
Cow wants to turn back, right? We should turn around when we reach the peak over there. Cow?
Oh, hello! I forgot about that. Cow's firebird swoops towards Reno.
What are you doing? That's dangerous! Stop that or we're gonna fall! Why are you doing this?
I saw it in the Fountain of Reflection. I saw my past. And your past, Tatsumari. Huh? What do you mean? But is there really room for 2 of the same soul? Cow's firebird attacks.
Yeah!
Continue the next story sequence? Yes, we do! Lore. So much lore. Nom, 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 nom.
Tatsumari, you're awake. It's a good thing we landed on this soft sand.
Well, depends on what your definition of soft is. If you're landing from like 300 feet up, yeah, it's not gonna be that soft.
My ankle. It's nothing. Don't worry about me. Just worry about escaping this cave.
Cow's actions weigh on your mind, but there are more important matters at hand.
This place is the last stop along the vanishing journey, the Cave of Repose. Traveling through this cave will lead you to what lies beyond. We're almost there. It's practically a maze in here, but I know a shortcut to the cave's exit. Now follow me. Here's where things get a little complicated. It looks like a tunnel with thick slaws. They're blocking our only way forward. I have an idea, Tatsumari, but I'm going to need your help with my leg in this state. You see those tranquil urdas and the lantern urdas? I need you to harvest the tranquil solvent from them. We're going to use it to
dissolve, same thing.
We're going to use it to dissolve the slaws that are blocking our way forward.
And you do the thing. You sprinkle the tranquil solvent over the slaws. They wail as they dissolve, opening the way forward.
Here's the exit. And look, there are no slaws blocking this path. This way. Go on.
Stop. Stop. You can't go that way. Tatsumari, you have to believe me. Reno's leading you into a trap. The Fountain of Reflection. That's where I found my missing memories and learned the truth about Reno. And I learned how I lost my memories in the first place. Oh no!
At the Fountain of Reflection. Here's the fountain, just like you wanted. Go ahead. Look deep into its waters. My head feels like it's going to burst. Black Mage, waiting at the end of the Arcane River. A crucial power. The future. I remember. The future I came back to prevent. Tatsumari fought against the Black Mage at the end of the Arcane River and lost. You didn't have that crucial power. Couldn't destroy the Black Mage completely. You stumbled because you were tricked by Reno, Arma's follower. That's it. The reason I used every ounce of my power to travel back in time. To prevent my past to prevent my past self from making the same mistake. Reno, Arma, history is repeating itself. I won't let it happen again. I knew I shouldn't have let you live. You barely have any power left for my master to absorb. I won't let it happen again. Don't get any funny ideas. You can't even take care of yourself in the state you're in. That friend of yours will be nourishment for Arma. As for you, it seems you served your purpose once again. It's time you disappeared. Of course, I don't want your friend to suspect anything's amiss. I'd better summon up a doppelganger. You know, in a way, you'll get to be there when your precious Tatsumari meets their end. Goodbye!
What do we do? Yes, we want to continue.
So you survived. It was careless of me not to check, but that doesn't matter now. Neither of you will be leaving this place. Arma, take their power as your own.
This was one of the weird things when I played through it the first time. I'm not exactly sure who Arma is, because he just pops up as a boss, just like, oh, it's Arma. I'm Arma's follower. Who the heck is Arma? There really is no explanation as to who Arma is. I will have to do some searching, looking up and stuff. And when I find what I find, I will leave in the comments down below as a pinned comment, so we can, all know who Arma is together. No, Tatsumari. Oh, hello. He basically took the shot. Kao saved you from Arma's attack. You came to your senses and defeated Arma, but Kao began to fade from existence. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. No. I didn't have enough power. But are you okay? I can't believe I'm in this state. Even though I fought the Black Mage. When I think about it, I've lived a long, free life. I started my adventure with Sugar's advice. I roamed the world freely and saw all there was to see. It felt only natural for me to carry out a mission, protect the world and my friends. But I realized too late. It's not that easy to protect what you love. But there is hope yet. Because you are here. Kao. I could no longer be me. I had no right anymore. I'm a failure. An amnesiac temple keeper. I'm just Kao. Are you gonna be okay? I'd be lying if I said I am. Your body. My body will lose its form and scatter into Erda. Kao. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Don't say that, Tatsumari. The regret faded away because of you. I'm actually happy. Kao. I guess this is the end. If I could do as I pleased, I'd want to pinpoint the exact moment when I lost. I want to go with you. I want to see the future with my own eyes. But there's nothing more I can do since I lost my power. I'm sure there are more mistakes I made. And not just with Arma. But I can't remember anymore. My memories are fading away. Getting cloudier by the minute. I'm sure I made even more fatal mistakes. I'm sorry, I can't warn you about them anymore. There's a waterfall up ahead. Take me there. Kao. Kao, wake up. Looks like I haven't completely vanished yet. I'm glad. I have one last thing to tell you. And it's important. Kao. I will probably disappear after this. But don't be sad. My sacrifice. It was something I had to do. It was the reason I came here. I need you to remember everything I'm about to tell you. We won't get another chance. We have changed things. You survived Arma with your power intact. You will be able to do what I never could. You are strong enough to receive the power of the arcane symbols. You will encounter Erdas of all shapes and sizes as you make your way along the arcane river. Gather the arcane symbols and grow stronger. Many threats will be lurking in the shadows, but as many enemies await you on the road to come, you will find even more allies. When I disappear,
you must take my arcane symbol and jump down the waterfall. After that... I don't much have time. I don't have much time. Our future is in your hands now. I told you not to feel sorry. I shouldn't even exist anymore. But I was given a chance. A chance to right my wrongs and change the future. It's all thanks to you. Cow. Don't feel sad about my death. This was my destiny. You might not accept it. I know what you're thinking because I am you. But I have a request. Will you listen to me one more time? Of course. The hopes and dreams I couldn't accomplish. Carry them out for me. Bring peace to Maple World. Leave it to me. I'll succeed in realizing your dream. I mean, our dream. Thank you. I entrust this stone to you. That's all I can do for now. Goodbye, Tatsumari. So please, stop the Black Mage. Protect this world. Whew. That's a heavy storyline there. Alright. Let's see. Ah, it does have the thing reversed. Okay. Because I was worried about that because there some of the maps have like sub maps to them, and it carries on more story. Story that is important to the overall Arcane River story. So, being that we just completed that, let's go on to Reverse City, which is kind of like a sub-level, like a sub-dungeon of the Vanishing Journey. Alright. Let's go. Okay. One day, we found an old walkie-talkie floating in the river. It emitted a strange static sound. Proceeded towards the city where the walkie-talkie must have come from to assess the situation. Before you could gain your bearings, someone wearing a monitor attacked you. Alright, let's go! More story, yay! What's that noise? It's the sound from this old walkie-talkie that came from the river. Oh, you're...
I feel like I can almost hear voices. Or maybe it's just static.
Whatever it was, we lost the signal.
Where could this have washed up from?
If it was washed up on the riverbank, it's probably from the city over there. Way in the distance. That city. It's not from Maple World, but from another world very familiar to you. And I believe this is kind of like a copy, so to speak, of the city that you go to for, what is it? Friend's Story. But I could be wrong.
Come to think of it, the river's flow has been weird around that area lately.
Did something happen there?
It's impossible to be certain, but something is going on in that city. Why don't you take a look for yourself? Perhaps you will find some. Perhaps you will even find something to help you on your adventures.
I'll look into it.
Very good. Take this walkie-talkie with you. And be careful. We do not know what dangers lurk in that city.
Oof. I think there was a thing that we had to take, and then we fell off of it. Ooh, what happened? Did I slip and fall? This looks like some kind of subway. Train? There's nowhere for me to go.
Hey there, weirdo. What you doing up there?
Up? What in the world?
Chill out, stranger. It was a joke. Here in Reverse City, everything is upside down.
Reverse City? Who is this person? He gives you a bad feeling.
But where are my manners? I haven't even introduced myself. The name's T-Boy, and I'm the most normal guy in Reverse City.
Even in a place like this, I find that hard to believe.
Aw, well, I think that's all just a matter of perspective. Normal or not, nobody would argue if I introduced myself as the city's most dangerous person.
Ah! What the? I couldn't even react.
Caught you off guard, didn't I? This isn't like any sort of magic or power you've seen before, I bet. You could even say this power is out of this world. If you really wanted, you might even say I can turn the whole world upside down. Of course, it ain't exactly easy to control. There's been some trial and error. Beep beep beep. Equipment. Equipment temperature reaching dangerous levels.
Whoopsie.
Overheating imminent. Please shut down. There's something just so appealing about uncontrollable power, huh? Don't mistake me, though. Power, controls, those aren't important. See, the really important thing is... Hold it right there. This is my turn. Get out of here, you big bully. What are you gonna do, pipsqueak? Warning, earth explosion imminent. Combustion in 10, 9, 8. It's gonna blow! Stop it quickly! Please! Uh-oh, sounds like you're in trouble. Tick-tock, tick-tock! Come on, explosion! Explode! What are you waiting for? No, I don't want to Huh? You dummy! It was just a prank! Weirdo, you're fun. I see great things in our future. I can't wait till our next meeting. Oh, and hey, Blue Kid. You tell Bar he better finish his next book. The suspense is killing me.
I think, yeah, we got a little more time. So let's go on. Oh. Oh. Where am I?
You're in Reverse City subway. Russell dragged you all the way here.
Lucky for me, you're lighter than you look.
The people here are all Erdus, but they seem more human than the ones in Vanishing Journey. They're also a lot more upside down, and so are you, for that matter. Nice place you have here. A little upside down for my tastes, and it could use a fewer psychopaths in the computer masks.
You've met T-Boy then. We're not sure who he really is, to be honest. He appeared suddenly one day and turned the world upside down.
He did this? I can just imagine in that picture right now, there's a giant, like, what would you call it? A dubstep wub happening.
Yes, he cursed us all to live in this upside-down gravity. Do you know what that means? What it means when the sky is suddenly below instead of above? We can't go anywhere without a ceiling. The instant we step outside, we fall up into an empty sky.
It's his fault we have to live like in these subway tunnels where we don't get even a ray of sunlight. We're like sewer rats.
Enough of that now. What brings you here, stranger?
You see, you show them the old walkie-talkie and tell them your story.
That's Bar's walkie-talkie. It was one of his most prized possessions. I need to see Bar anyway. I could take the walkie-talkie back to him. Wanna come with, stranger?
You mind your manners around the bar, Russell. We'd all be dead meat if it wasn't for that saint of a man. In fact, why don't you bring him some tasty rat meat as a gift?
Okay, I'll be on my best behavior, jeez.
I'm just asking you to be polite.
Okay, hero, let's go.
She dashes off. That T-boy also said something about Bar. Who is he?
Bar is an overgrounder, just like you. He says he comes from another world, but he got trapped here along with the city when it was sucked into our world.
I think I've met people from Bar's world before, but why did that old guy call him a saint? Alejandro, welcome. I hope you're at least mildly entertained by what you see here for the remainder. I'm actually going through the previous stories of the Arcane River. So, we're right smack dab, like in the first third or so of Reverse City. We just finished Vanishing Journey, going through all of that story. So we're in Reverse City now. And so if you want to catch up on what we've been doing so far, be sure and watch the VOD when it's all said and done. All right? Okay.
When T-Boy first showed up, we all had to go underground, right? Bar's the guy who taught us how to survive. Without him, we would have starved in the tunnels.
So he taught you survival skills.
Here, take a look at this. Surviving in the Jungle by Bar Granger. It's even got my signature blurb. What matters most to the survivor isn't skills or knowledge, it's the will to live.
Ah. Maybe, I don't know. It might be the settings that I have or something like that. I'm feeling okay. If anything, it might be some allergies popping up. Either that or maybe just my position in the microphone that I'm using. I feel perfectly fine. But since I'm also doing voices and everything, it might also have an effect on my voice. So there is that. But as far as me feeling sick or not, I'm perfectly fine.
Whenever there's trouble, we go to Bar.
It's all good, man. Thanks for asking, though.
This time, though, I got my own reasons for going to see him.
And what reasons are those?
I'll show you when we get there.
It got me again. At first I thought this was a skyline, but it's actually a poster. I see why you brought me here.
It's the closest thing we have to a sky here in the underground. People up above have it so great, they get to see this gorgeous view every day.
Yeah, I guess.
I was born in these tunnels. I've never seen a blue sky overhead. The sky, clouds, sunsets, I've only ever seen pictures.
There we go. That's what I was trying to do with my voice.
But someday, I will go overground. I dream of plopping down on a hillside and watching the sun for a whole week.
It doesn't really work like that. The sun goes down at night.
Could this be Bar?
Ah, you stink. Don't you ever take a bath?
You don't even have a nose.
Yeah, that's how bad you smell. When was the last time you changed your clothes?
Sorry to offend. Goodbye.
Wait, we got your rat meat. Popping candy flavor, see?
You can keep it.
Ah, the content, ladies and gentlemen. Ah, the old walkie-talkie.
That noise. You're an overgrounder, like me. But you're not like me. Not from my world.
You explain what brought you to Reverse City.
I don't really care about all that. The point is, you're here to return that thing?
Yes, but it's not the only reason.
I don't need the walkie-talkie anymore. Keep it or throw it away. I don't care.
Huh? But if we throw it away, how will your friends from your homeworld get in touch with you?
Yeah, boy. Big powers happening.
It's getting worse.
It's T-Boy, right? He's been showing up in the tunnels a lot more lately. He's up to something, and I'm going to find out what.
You really are fearless.
We can't let him get away with this, whatever it is.
You always say stuff like that.
You want to go back home, right? It's the same for me. The overground is my home, too.
I am a little bit stronger. This is actually items that I got from the burning event for
again, the character burning event. So it's just temporary items. I'm not going to be able to keep them for very much longer. So, but for now, they make me look very fancy.
What are you talking about? You were born underground.
With your help, I bet we can get to the bottom of T-Boy's scheme. Please help me.
Hey, don't ignore me.
He's tough to figure out. He attacked you, yes, but he didn't seem interested in really hurting you. I'll help.
Okay, I believe in us. First things first, that quake came from...
The south. There's an abandoned train at the end of the track. If there's something out there, that's the place it'd be.
Let's start there then. Can I borrow your map? I don't want to get lost.
Not a chance. I want nothing to do with this.
Fine, be that way. But if I get lost and die, it's your fault, so there.
You should talk to Bar again after you checked out this train. Sewer smells. And sewer smells great.
Be careful, these tunnels are like a maze. It crisscrosses like a spider web. One wrong turn and you'll never get out.
I see why you need a map.
Yeah, it's one of a kind holy map that tells you everything about the tunnels.
Holy?
Bar's gotta keep it safe, see? If T-Boy got his hands on it. But if I had the map, I'd be able to go up to the overground anytime I wanted. Ah, here we are. Just open this hatch and... Ah! Ouch!
Did we fall through the... Did we go through the floor?
I didn't see T-Boy anywhere. Thank goodness.
What are all these machines for?
It's like a lab, but in a train? Now I've seen everything.
Intruder alert, intruder alert.
They saw us! We gotta run away!
It's too late to run.
They're everywhere! You're amazing! Those rats were one thing, but the way you took care of those drones? Wow!
It was nothing, really.
But I don't get it. If you're so strong, how did T-Boy mop the floor with you before? I got a feeling you're my ticket out of these tunnels.
Oh?
Anyways, enough dabbing. Let's keep going.
Data breach. Data breach detected. Initiating destructive of sensitive materials.
Sensitive what? Like their secrets and stuff? Let's steal it! Onward to the next car! Step aside, big honkin' hero coming through! There! Okay, let's steal their sensitive materials or whatever. I can leave the fighting to you, right? Beat every secret T-drone Model B you can see and collect any T-Boys research notes you find.
Fighting occurs.
Oh, the door to the next car opened. Let's read those notes on the way. I'm glad we got into the lab, but I don't understand any of this stuff.
It looks like they're building a gravity machine that burns Erda for fuel.
Step 1. Harvest Urda from upstream of the Arcane River. Okay, so that way nobody sees it. When the Urda supply is depleted, use extinction accelerators to create more Urda. So what? An extinction accelerator turns nearby matter into Urda?
It sounds like some sort of bomb to me.
Step 3. Use the Urda to concentrate gravity above the city. And create a black hole. Oh boy. He wants to create a black hole?
Beep. Video call incoming.
Well. When the cool guy's away, the rats will play, huh? T-Boy, what are you planning? Did you just read my notes? I'm making a black hole.
I know that's not the voice that I used before, but it's what I'm going with. So there.
Yeah, I got that part. But, like, why?
You find a drawing on the next page.
That black hole suck up the whole city.
Does the technology for this really exist?
I told you, my power is out of this world.
T-Boy, what's your ultimate goal? After you have your black hole, then what?
Like I'd spill my guts to you.
T-Drone, be a pal and turn on the prototype extinction accelerator, will ya?
Command received. Sealing train doors.
Uh-oh. Drat!
Initiating extinction accelerator. Testing protocol. Personnel are advised that Tier 3 Urda explosion is imminent. Please evacuate the area. You're joking, right? Listen, this has been real swell.
Oh.
But I'm a busy guy.
Oh, no, wait, that's T-Boy. Listen, this has been real swell, but I'm a busy guy. End call.
The extinction accelerator will activate in T-minus 30 seconds. Do something!
Just have to break down the door. I wouldn't try to force it if I were you. Bar? T-Boy rigged it up for special times like this.
T-minus 20 seconds.
All train cars made after 2000 XX have a manual door overrides in case of emergency. There should be a handle under the seat to the right of the doors. Open the lid and pull it towards yourself.
T-minus 10 seconds. 9. 8.
Looks like T-Boy got rid of the seats. You're going to have to hack the circuit board. First off, take the circuit board off.
Hurry up, will you? 5, 4, 3.
It opened!
Out the hatch!
Boom! You want to continue on the next story sequence? I don't think we're going to. So we're on chapter 2 of Reverse City. So let's see. When we come back to this, Reverse City, you all... Okay, so we want to go to chapter 3 when the next return. Yeah, because honestly, unfortunately, my voice has just about had it. I am getting close to being unable to talk. Plus, I have other stuff that I want to take care of today. So, really, I was just hoping to catch you guys up on the lore that I was doing in Morass so that we can all be familiar with what's going on. Thank you for sticking around, and I hope you had a good time. This next week, I am going to be working on playing more on Kali.
on Sunday. So that will be happening at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you want to check out what time I go live there to kind of compare to your time zone, if you're unsure what your time zone is, just be sure you can probably look it up on like Google or something like that and say what country you're in or like where you're at, wherever you're at, and then say like for whatever country you're in, or if you have like a city or a region or whatever you're at. Oh, hold on, I gotta check something. Okay, don't have to worry about it too much. You can just say Google that and then say time zone, and then it should tell you what time zone you're in. And then from that you should be able to look up your time zone versus PST, and then you should be able to see like what time it is for you, and then it'll show you what time it is in the Pacific Standard Time Zone, which is where I live. So again, I will be going live on Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can check out how that works out to your time zone. If you can come, great. That's awesome. I always love having more people come in so I can chat with you guys. If not, the recording of the live stream will be up so you can go and check it out later. And then you can leave comments below it for whatever suggestions you have, or comments that you have about the stream, or what you'd like to see. But, yeah.
Thanks everyone for coming. I hope you were at least mildly entertained by what you saw, and I hope that you'll be back next week to do it again. If you want to be notified when I go live, be sure and become a coin in the vault by hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell. Be sure and have a look around the channel and check out Maplestory the Novel, Sacred Tears, Sly Cooper, Rise of Vexen, or Arcane, all of which are fully voice acted with sound effects and music. Don't forget to comment and tell the voice actors just how good they did, because without them, it wouldn't be as awesome. I hope to see you guys next time, so until then, my friends.